Hi YouTube, Christo here. Finally have my first impressions video done. I actually shot one right after I did the actual unboxing from Frunk, but I didn't do much research and I didn't test many of them, so still there are a few I have that I haven't tried yet. I just got way too many of them, and the women's ones I gave them to my wife. She's tried a few, but she's not really into perfume too much, so she hasn't really had much of an opinion. There's a few that she really liked, but she's like, oh, this one's good, that one's okay, this one I don't like. She's not really getting into it too much. But there's a few other things I want to do first. Like usual, you guys know I love doing it. Send to the day. This is the first time I've worn this since I bought it. Voyage d'Hermès. I really like this a lot. Very woody, very spicy, really enjoy it. I get decent longevity out of it as well. I know a lot of people complain about the longevity on that one, but for me, it's not bad. Alright, so what else? I've got some new purchases. Can't really say they're bottles because not all of them are bottles. This one here, this is interesting. I got this for really cheap, so I had to pick it up. This is actually a bar of soap. And I've seen bars of soaps done for designer scents, but not any this recent. I got Eau de Rocha pour Homme, and this is only mid or early 90s, I think. It's not new, definitely, but it's definitely not old. It's definitely early 90s or mid. Actually, bar soap, which is kind of cool. First designer bar soap I have. It's alright, it's not what I was expecting. I read the reviews for the actual scent itself on this, and a lot of people compared it to Dior's Eau Sauvage, and this at least doesn't smell anything like Eau Sauvage. Maybe the perfume does, I don't know, I'm not sure. This is very milky and buttery, creamy, but maybe that's just the soap ingredients. So maybe the perfume is similar, like with the kind of masculine, fresh, clean, lemony thing going on. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. I haven't seen it for sale, so I'm not holding my breath. But anyways, I also picked up, this is really nice. I'd really like to find out a little bit more about this. This is actually a deodorant spray, perfume spray, Reminiscence Patchouli. This is classic. This is from the 70s or 60s. I can't remember exactly the perfume itself. This is good, just straight up patchouli, and it lasts a long time. This is really nice. I wore this yesterday with my Montal Blue Amber, and it seemed to complement it pretty well. Really like that. It was very cheap, and I would have picked up another one actually, but they only had the one. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for some of the Reminiscence. 2 new bottles, actually 3, but 2 are the same. I got a very, very good price on testers for Herrera for Men, the Refreshing Ginger Flanker. I'd never even seen this for sale, and I found a little kiosk that had 2 bottles. This one's about 50%, like exactly 50%, and then I got another one that only had about 20% left, 100 ml bottles. So probably collectively I've got about, yeah, 60 to 70 mils of this. It's very, very good as well. The ginger in it, I don't know, refreshing is a little bit of an, I don't know, an exaggeration, but it's very spicy, very, very spicy ginger, very like red, spicy ginger, very nice. I like it a lot. I've only worn it once, like properly worn it once, but I like it. The dry down gives you a very similar feeling as the original Herrera for Men, which I have started to appreciate a lot more recently. Just yesterday, this is a good one. I totally was not expecting to find this, and the place I bought it, she said they literally got it in the day before, Friday. And this is currently one of my favorite designer houses at the moment. I got Rocabar by Hermès. and this is very good. As soon as I came home, I looked for videos or reviews on YouTube, and I couldn't find any reviews, but a few people, Dave DK Mode, he did a first impressions of it, and Atta had it in his, I believe, top 5 or top 10 most complimented. And you know, if those guys are, you know, speaking highly of it, you know it's gonna be good. I really like it. It totally threw me. Like Dave said in his first impressions video, it totally was not what I was expecting. In a good way. I expected this to be very heavy and leathery and musky smelling, but it's actually very fresh and clean, and there's spice, and there's also, what is it, fir or balsam or something in it, and there's cypress as well, which you guys know if you watch my videos, I love cypress, so I'm really excited about this. Can't wait to give it a good wearing. Alright, so let's get to what I'm sure you guys are looking forward to, my first impressions. Now, I got way too many samples. A lot of them were different. I didn't realize when I first unboxed that the bonds were almost all different. They had slightly different coloring, and I thought they were the same, but when I looked at them more closely, you know, they were a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, or the script on them was slightly different color, so I actually ended up getting almost all different ones. And I still haven't opened them all, I still haven't done proper testing, but the ones that have really stood out so far, I'll go through a few. New Harlem, that's great. I'm gonna send that over to my man Conan. I think he likes that one quite a lot. It's definitely worth the hype that it's been getting. What's this? Great Joan, this is a strange one, because as soon as I opened it, I knew it reminded me of something, and I went and looked on Fragrantica and Base Notes, and someone mentioned it as similar to Kuros, the original Kuros, and it does slightly remind me that. It's maybe like a little more wearable niche version of the original Kuros. I can't say I like it, but it definitely like piqued my interest. What else? So New York, this one I like. I was actually looking to buy this online before I got the samples, just based solely on the notes. Pretty simple notes. It's like patchouli, coffee, and cacao, and I do like that. That is very good. This one here, Eau de New York, I had already tried this actually. This is one of only 3 or 4 bonds I'd actually tried before I got Frunk's sample package, and I do still really like this. I enjoy this a lot. Very, very flowery, and there's neroli in it, and it's very fresh and clean smelling. I like that a lot. This one, I just tried this morning. This is great. I love this a lot. I love New York for All. That's probably one of my favorites, like clearly one of my favorites. I wore New York for him to work on Friday, and I believe it's geranium. There's geranium in it, and the geranium was just a little too overpowering for me, and it reminded me quite a lot of something, but I can't put my finger on what it was, but it was good. I got amazing longevity out of it as well. And my favorite of all the bonds that I got, this is so far my favorite without a doubt, Silver Factory. Loving this. Amber and incense. I'm really, really big on amber at the moment, and yeah, that one totally hit the spot. I would definitely buy a full bottle of that one. Alright, what else? The Killian sample pouch. I haven't tried them yet, to be honest. I don't know, I kind of want to go easy on them. I'm gonna wear them only when I want to wear them. I'm not just gonna, you know, put a little spray here and there, because, you know, it's damn good stuff. I don't want to run out of it. The decant I bought, Taste of Heaven. This one's nice. I still haven't actually sprayed it. It's a decant, so I can twist off the cap, or twist off the sprayer, obviously. And you know, I've dabbed a little on, and I like it. I really, really like it a lot. I was a bit worried when I bought this because Frunk put up a thread for decant sales, and I jumped on it instantly. And before I could, you know, do a bit of research, a bit premature, obviously. So after I already committed to buying it, I went and did my research, and I was a bit worried just from what I read that it might smell a bit too much like, you know, perhaps a niche version of Le Male. And, you know, don't get me wrong, Le Male's great, but, you know, I've got a full bottle of it. I don't need a, you know, niche version of it. But it doesn't smell like it at all. There are a few similar notes, but it's nothing at all like Le Male. Very good, very, very, very good. Killian is a house I'm very, very interested in. They do very high quality stuff. I think that's it. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Again, thank you so much, Frunk. You have no idea how much it means to me. I'm definitely going to pass on a lot of these samples to some of the guys in Jakarta in Indonesia. Yeah, and hopefully, you know, they'll find something they like and pass some others on to other people around. So, sharing the wealth, that's what the YouTube Fragcom's about. It's a wonderful place. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and I've got at least 2 videos lined up, so stay tuned, guys. Take care. See you again soon.